Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name's Lottie for those who are new here, and today I'm back in the kitchen because we're in another lockdown. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really baked since the last lockdown video I did. But now there's not much else to do, especially because the weather's so bad. We can't even really go on that many walks or do that much outside. So I thought it was time to get back in the kitchen and start baking again. And it's also my auntie's birthday tomorrow, so I thought I'd make her some cupcakes as well. If you haven't already, please do subscribe down below. And other than that, let's get started. So obviously I'm going to be using the Tanya Burr book again. I always use this. This is pretty much the only recipe book I use, and everything I've ever made out of this comes out really well. So I'm going to be using this again, and I'm going to be making the vanilla cupcakes. So for the cupcakes you'll need 50 grams of butter, 180 grams of caster sugar, 160 grams of plain flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 160 mils of milk, 1 egg, and a few drops of vanilla extract. So that's just for the cake mixture. So first things first, obviously I need to go preheat an oven, and that is preheated to 180 degrees. And now today I actually haven't weighed out my ingredients. Normally I do for these videos, but today I haven't, and I am going to actually be doubling the recipe because, as I said, we want some and I want to make some for my auntie. First of all, you need to cream the butter and sugar together. So I'll add the sugar. So I'm going to be using 360 grams of sugar, and then the butter. How much butter do I need? 100 grams. So let's have a little catch up. I haven't really been doing much recently. All I've been doing is uni work because I'm back. Oh, obviously I have washed my hands, by the way. But yeah, I'm back doing uni lectures now. Clearly I'm not at uni, I'm at home. And obviously the government says try and stay at home or wherever you are. So I don't think I'll be going back for a while, and I have got a lot of deadlines as well. So to be honest, I've been very stressed and not very pleasant to be around. Oh, 105. That was a good guess, Lottie. Of course, like always, I've got my electric whisk here, which you can barely see. Hang on, let me move the camera. And I'm just gonna cream this for a few minutes until it's all mixed together. Alright, so it's not actually creamed together, but they are kind of combined, so I'm just going to move on to the next step because I basically just got sugar absolutely everywhere. So I'm just going to move on to the next step now, which is the flour and baking powder. So I've got my plain flour here, and I need 320 grams of it. Out of all the cakes I make, I think lemon drizzle is my favourite cake, and then after that cupcakes, because I like the fact they're just bite size. So you can just have one. Like, it's just so much effort cutting a cake. Well, that's what I think it is anyway. And now I need to add how many teaspoons? 2 teaspoons of baking powder, so I'm gonna need 4. And now I'm gonna add the eggs, which is my least favorite part because I can't crack eggs without getting shell in there normally. Oh, that one wasn't so bad. 1. Can we get 2 out of 2? Oh yes, I'm impressed with myself today. No shell in there. I need 320 mils of milk. We've actually not got that much milk left, so oh my god, oh my god, you can see it on the camera. I did not realise because I'm making double the recipe, obviously. I didn't realise how full this bowl would be. So I'm gonna actually mix this with a wooden spoon now, I think, because otherwise it's just gonna go everywhere. And then finally, a few drops of vanilla essence. I may as well just use this up because we've not got that much left. Obviously, I have got that electric whisk over there, but as you can see, this is very full, so I just want to mix this all in. So now that it's locked down again, I'm stuck in the house with just me, my mum and dad, and we actually live in a bungalow. So it is quite hard to get your personal space because there's no separation. There's no like upstairs and downstairs that separates you. So to be honest, I have been finding that quite difficult. but I'm not going to complain. I'm actually lucky that I can be at home with my parents, but still it is very difficult. But hopefully this will be the last time. Right, so it looks like that now. Again, I'm just going to go in with my electric whisk and, I don't know if you can see that, try and get all the lumps out of it. I've just finished whisking the mixture and now it's got loads of air bubbles in it, which means it should be nice and fluffy and light sponge when it's cooked. And I've just gone and got these baking trays. So I've got 24 cupcake cases, and this is actually just a really good tip. Okay, so if you have, see this like plastic baking tray, and then you get the paper cupcake cases and pop them in the tray, it helps to keep the cake shape. Or if you don't have them and you have these, again, it does the same thing. These little plastic cupcake cases, I pop the paper ones in there, and it just helps to keep the shape of the cake so they don't go lopsided. So that's actually a really good life hack if I do say so myself. But now I need to get out a little spoon or two, and I'm just going to fill these cupcake cases up, which does get quite messy. So to be honest, I have been struggling with the online learning thing. Teaching myself the lectures just doesn't really work for me. I can't teach myself, and that's what you have to do. So at my uni, we have basically podcasts for our lectures with all the content on, and then we have face-to-face tutorials to talk through the content we taught ourselves. So it is really difficult. On a lighter note, I have seen loads of videos on TikTok about how good walking is for you. So I've started doing a lot of walking with my mum. We've been going on like 5-mile walks, trying to get in our daily step count. We went on one yesterday and it was literally pouring down, but we still went. So that's one good thing that's come out of this lockdown. So that actually ended up taking ages, but the cupcake cases are all full, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in the oven. They should take about 20 minutes and then I'll be back. So as you can see, these ones are done, they're out the oven, but the other ones did need a few more minutes just because they were on a different shelf. But what I'm gonna do now is actually pop these over here. They're a pretty perfect shape. I'm really happy with them, to be honest. I'm quite proud. But I'm just gonna take them out the tray and pop them onto this wire rack so that they can cool down. As you can see, these ones are quite a bit smaller, and the ones on that side are a bit brown. So again, I'm just gonna take these out and pop them to cool, and then I should be back in about half an hour, I wanna say, to decorate them. So they're all cooled down now, and I'm actually kind of cheating with the icing, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I've got this icing bag here, which I've had since I was very, very little. And I've also got this vanilla flavour frosting. I think this is from Aldi. And I'm just gonna pipe like a little circle, because obviously this is very sweet. It's basically just buttercream icing, but shop bought because I was lazy. So I'm just gonna do a tiny little circle on each cupcake because it's so sweet. Just like that. Can you see that? And then I've got some decoration to go on top. So now that I've got that little bit of icing on the top of the cupcakes, I've got magic stars to decorate them, because in the book she put magic stars on hers, so I thought I'd do the same because it looks really cute. So I'm just gonna get a few out of the packet if I can get it open. There we go. And I'm just gonna pop one on the top of each cupcake. So I just put one on the top of each cupcake like that, and now I am done. This is what they look like. I think they look really, really cute, and they were really easy to do. As you saw, they only took 20 minutes to bake, especially if you buy the icing. It's just a nice little quick thing to do while we're stuck in lockdown. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. I hope you enjoyed watching me attempt to make these cupcakes. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe down below if you haven't already. I hope everyone is enjoying lockdown as much as they can and just getting through it. And other than that, I will see you next week in next Sunday's video. Bye!